Hey y'all, Joe here at Southern Coast of Cooking, coming at y'all for a great recipe tonight. Doing one of my favorite dishes in the world. This is another one of my Memaw's recipes. Same one that had the crawfish bisque. This is her gumbo. We're gonna make some gumbo, yeah. Mainly a seafood gumbo. We do add a little smoked sausage to it. This stuff is full of love. I mean, this dish is something I've been preparing for all week. I do want to thank the folks over at Louisiana Crawfish Company for sending over some of these good ingredients for me to use. They're so hard to just get around here. They also got some crab sent over. I got some crab meat, lump crab meat. Got some shrimp, 5 pounds of headless Gulf shrimp. That's what you want. And the folks over at Justin Wilson's products, you hadn't heard of that, you know, they've got a season out now, so I got that, and they got me a rooster. So they saw my video the other day when my rooster kept breaking, so they sent me a new rooster. That's a lot of fun. So anyway, what we're gonna do here, y'all, we got my big gumbo pot. Man, that's what I bought this pot with the desire to make a good gumbo in it and pass it on down for generations. This pot will last you, but I don't know how many quarts this is. What does it say? Unless it's 30 on the bottom. I don't know what that means. I think it's like 9 or something like that. But anyway, that's what we got right there. We got some of this smoked sausage from Louisiana Crawfish Company. This is not on Dewey. It's just a regular good, really good smoked sausage. That's a pound of that. And that's what you want to put in there. All right. You put a pound of smoked sausage, and we just want to cook that off here first. All right, we want to get that because we're going to use some of the residual grease and stuff like that. Just add the flavor for this dish, y'all. This is, like I said, this is no quick deal. This is something that takes time, takes love, and it's full of flavor. Y'all think the sausage kind of cooks like I want it to. I'm going to take it out and set it aside and put it in a bowl. I just want to get it cooked, cook some of the grease out of it before we started with the rest of the gumbo. All right, go ahead and remove this, and we'll continue on. All right, y'all, now we ready for the roux. Now this is the roux that I made the other night in the video one, okay? Made this ahead of time. That way, I don't have to sit here for an hour or more just making a roux. So I got this all mixed up like I want it. We can get this good roux out here. It's a cup of roux, okay? Now, beautiful color of that roux, what I'm talking about. On lower heat, we're just going to stir it around and get it all nice and liquidy again, all right? Just got to keep stirring this roux now. Well, this rooster from Justin Wilson, nice product. They make a left-handed and a right-handed model. All right, now we got the roux heated back up. Now we're going in with the trinity, the onion, the bell pepper, the celery, right into the roux. All right, that's about 1½ onions to 3 stalks of celery to 1 or 1½ bell peppers. I can't remember exactly. Well, look, we're going to stir this in here. And we're going to add some Cajun seasoning. Because you got to season up your roux and your vegetables. And just let that all get happy in there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That roux and the smell. Oh man, when it's cooking these vegetables like this, it's amazing. That's what you're looking for. Bring y'all down in there so y'all can see a little bit better. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Now that I gotten this far, all right, I'm gonna stir in a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add a can of diced fire roasted tomatoes. All right. Get that all incorporated in there. Now you may think I'm crazy, but at this point you want to take a little piece of this out and you want to taste it for flavor. All right. I just did that. It tastes really, really good. Okay. So that way you know you're not over salting, doing anything like that. All right, we got those stirred around. Got the tomatoes stirred around, everything else. Now we come in with some okra. Now I use frozen okra, about a 24-ounce package. Pick out the stems and stuff, and then I bake it off an oven on 350 until it's done. Pretty much, you keep tasting it. You want to cook the slime out of it for sure. All right, I don't like it slimy. See, there's a little tip piece. You don't want that. So put that okra in there at this point. All right. Then, where's my stuff? Garlic. I got some minced garlic cloves. They go in at this point. You want to put them right at first because they will burn. All right. Fresh garlic, fresh vegetables. Yeah, ain't no shortcutting that in this recipe for the gumbo. All right, I use the frozen a lot, but you don't do that, not in the gumbo. All right, now we come in with some stock. Now, I'm gonna talk to you about stock. You could buy canned, boxed seafood stock. I like to make my own. I take crab shells and shrimp hulls and simmer them for a couple hours or in a crock pot overnight is usually how I do it. And you can mix that with some chicken stock or something like that. You can also go to your Asian grocery store, get some freeze-dried shrimp, put in there too, some celery, carrots, onion, all that, and just let all that steep overnight, what do you call it, simmer, and then strain off the next day. I did that and I had that frozen, so I was able to go ahead and get all that ready. All right, so that's a good deal. All right. Now we're gonna add that stock little bit by little bit, y'all. So here it is. Give it a good stir. Let me find a knife or something. Come on, let me find something to stir the stock with. I don't want that to burn. So you want to just give it a good stir. And you always want to add your stock cold at this point because you don't want to just bake biscuits with your roux. All right, so we're going to add a little stock to this. I've got about 8 cups, of stock here in case we need it. We'll add just a little bit by little bit. I'll stir that in there. All right. Some more in there. And just get all that goodness incorporated. Just like that. And it's going to thicken up. I'm going to turn my heat up a little bit to about medium heat. It'll thicken up, it'll thin out, I like my gumbo in between. I don't like it too thick. I like it almost a little bit thinner than this consistency. Go ahead and just stir that in. Now remember, you got a bunch of other stuff going in here, so you got to leave room. Alright. So I'm going to put about that much. That's probably about 6 cups of stock to this gumbo right now. All right, got that stirred in there. And we're going to bring this up to a good simmer. So at this point, we turn the heat on up. Sitting here kind of slowly stirring it. We're waiting for the gumbo to kind of come up to a boil. All right, then we're going to add some more ingredients. All right, now we've reached a boil. And I'll check it out. Looking good. Now it's time to add these other ingredients back. Let's add the, well, first off, I'll add some bay leaves, a couple of those in. I'm going to add the sausage back in. Alright. Let's see how it's thickening up there with it. It's coming to a boil. And now, gumbo crabs. These are just small crabs. My grandma used to catch them and just kind of save them up. You clean them, you take the guts out and the top shell, be broken up. And I got these from Louisiana Crawfish Company, about a dozen of them. Small gumbo crabs. All right, you put those in there. And these aren't really, I mean, you eat them, but I mean, you can, but these are just mainly in here just for flavor, y'all. These crabs will just cook, 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 and put off their wonderful goodness into this pot. See how that's getting sticking up and everything? All right, now, got the gumbo crabs in there. Oh yeah. Add a little bit more of that stock. Good. And y'all, this is really the first part of the long, just simmer process. We're gonna turn this down to low, 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 and just let this go. I mean, for a couple of hours. Come in here and stir it every once and again. But you want this just to simmer, and it's just gonna be all that much better. It's gonna really turn into the good gumbo. But you see that thickness there? That's what I'm looking for. Of course, the shrimp later will thin that out some. We'll deal with that. But I'm gonna let that sit on the low, low here. We'll check it here in just a little while. All right, y'all. So we've been simmering here for about an hour. Doesn't that look pretty? All them crabs and everything else. You know what I want to do is I want to add a sprig of green onions. Got some chopped up here. Throw that in there to the party. Let that just simmer on with the rest of the gumbo. That's going to be fantastic. Let me get a little bit of this liquid in here just so we can do a taste test in a minute. But we're going to stir that in and just keep the simmer party going. All right, y'all, so we've been cooking for about 2.5 hours since I added those crabs to it. So roughly about 3.5 hours for this whole process, maybe close to 4. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to y'all take a look at it here. Look how gorgeous that looks. I'm going to go ahead and add the 5 pounds of Gulf shrimp that I have peeled and got ready for this gumbo. All right. Raw Mississippi Gulf Coast, or Louisiana Gulf Coast anyway. These shrimp I got from Louisiana Crawfish Company, and they were headless shrimp. I did have to peel them, okay? So let's just add these shrimp. I can figure out, I'll try to get them out of here without making some kind of awful splash. There we go. Oh yeah, and see that's going to add a little bit more. It's a little piece of shell there. Liquid to the party, all right? Let's go ahead and just kind of stir those on in, and they will cook right there in that hot liquid in very little time. I've also got a pound of lump crab meat that we'll add, but I don't want to let the shrimp cook first because the crab meat's already cooked. And we're just going to let those just simmer for, I'm going to check these probably in about 30 minutes, all right? And let this simmer low, low. And just let these beautiful shrimp do their thing in here in this gumbo, y'all. Oh, it's gonna be so good. You know, the shrimp will cook honestly in less time than that, but me, just my preference. The way Grandma used to do it and everything, we let the shrimp cook a little bit longer. You know, in a gumbo, I don't mind the shrimp a little bit more cooked. So let's just let these go for about 30 minutes, then we'll check it. All right, y'all. So it's been 30 minutes. The shrimp look like they're about cooked. There's a couple of them that the smell here, y'all, is amazing. So I think that is nice. Go ahead and just kind of stir that around just a little bit more. And I am going to, I think I'm safe in adding the crab meat right now. Give me a second. Got 1 pound this lump crab meat, pontchartrain here. This is from Louisiana Crawfish Company, of course, certified Cajun stuff. And we're just going to open this up. And what you don't want to do is, oh man, this is good stuff. What you don't want to do is overcook your crab meat, or it's already cooked. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the pot. And it is frozen. That'll unfreeze here. I've been letting it thaw in the fridge a little bit. We're gonna let that go. It's my alarm again. We'll let this go. I'll come check it in about 30 minutes. Yo, actually, what I'm gonna do with this, I'm not gonna let it cook for 30 more minutes. I'm cranking the heat up just a little bit. As soon as it starts to bubbling pretty good, I'm gonna shut the heat off and let everything cool, because that crab meat's already cooked. We don't want to overcook the crab meat. The shrimp are pretty much right there. All right, y'all, like I said, I just want to bring it back up to a good little simmer. Then I'm gonna shut the heat off, let it cool, get it in the refrigerator. And you know, these gumbo, that's something you want to let sit overnight in the fridge, and you want to eat the next day. I mean, that's just how it is. You could eat your bowl tonight. It wouldn't be, I mean, it'd be good, but it wouldn't be nearly as good as it can be if you eat the next day. It's just the way of the gumbo. So we're going to stir this here a little bit. I just want to see it start getting good little bubbling hot there, and we'll cut it off. Let it cool and get in the fridge, chill down. All right, y'all, so it's the next day. We got the gumbo heated back up, ready to taste it for the ultimate flavor. Now, come over here, look at it. How beautiful is that? Now, I've tried it. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I tried it last night. It was really good, but let's go ahead and get this a little bit. I got some basmati rice right there, a little clump of rice. Want to get a little bit of rice. We want to get shrimp here. We want to taste this and get the best bite we can of this gumbo. Beautiful. Let me zoom y'all out a little bit so you can see me as I try this gumbo. Turn my light around. Whatever. Maybe I should face this way. Anyway, all right, here it goes. Let's give this a try. Oh my. Oh, that is heavenly. That is a fantastic gumbo. I'm telling you what, that you can't buy something like that in a restaurant. That's what my grandma used to say. She goes, people wouldn't pay what they'd have to pay if I sold my gumbo. That is absolutely amazing. Order your ingredients, Louisiana Crawfish Company, or if you can get them local, that's great too. But I'm telling you what, I am so excited about this gumbo. This is absolutely fabulous. Y'all gotta try it. This is true deal. This seafood gumbo. Look at that. I mean, that is gorgeous, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's probably one of the best things I've ever made. Thank y'all so much, and y'all please like my videos, sub my channel, check the description box for links where you can get this stuff. That is amazing.